About the end of September, the 1st of October, the whole city becomes abuzz with the classic and what's going to happen.
I can guarantee you, within a 20-mile radius around Legion Field, every mom and pop store, every restaurant, every church, the people who actually, the residents that actually live in the community benefits from this football game.
It is in fact the largest and longest running HBCU classic in our country.
The classic actually started in 1924. For a couple of years they didn't have it because of World War II. It has been uninterrupted since 1945.
It has grown into a very large event with a lot of history, with the annual parade, which draws over 100,000 attendees now, as well as a football game that has over 60,000 people within the stadium.
Schools let out on Friday, and festivities start now a week before the game. I know people travel hundreds of miles. Sometimes they mark this on their calendar before they mark relatives' birthdays on their calendar. So that tells you how impactful the Magic City Classic is.
A lot of households have graduates from both Alabama A&M and Alabama State. So it's a great festive time for everyone.
The Magic City Classic is important in so many ways to the economy as well as to the citizens within the city of Birmingham.
It's not just Birmingham. You think about the outlying areas that get a chance to experience some revenue-generating events that happen in and around Birmingham.
It generates, I think the economic impact is over $25 million that would impact the entire community.
There are some small businesses whose entire year is made in one weekend. If you are a t-shirt salesman and you are an official vendor for the Classic, you'll sell more t-shirts in that 1 week than you would in the entire year.
My mother was an educator, and that was her chance to get together with her girlfriends and actually hang out, because a lot of them stayed out of state. Once a year, not for Thanksgiving, not Christmas, but for the Classic. All of them came into Birmingham, no matter where they were.
My freshman year was 1998. I was a freshman at Alabama State University's mighty Marching Hornet Band. At one point in that game, we were down 28-0. However, a quarterback from my hometown, Darnell Kennedy, he rallied the troops together. The band, we rallied the fans together. And Magic City Classic, Legion Field was just electrified. We ended up coming back, winning that game 34-28. It's definitely one of the most memorable experiences I will ever have at a Magic City Classic.
My favorite and most memorable Classic is in 1966, when I put on a maroon and white uniform and marched and came out of that tunnel marching for the Marching Maroon and White Band. I was so proud. My mother had all our neighbors lined up at the parade, and I saw them as I passed. I couldn't wave, but my parents were so proud. My father cried, and I cried, but to come out of that tunnel in that maroon and white uniform and hear those people screaming, that's the best Classic ever.
It's the Magic City Classic, so guess what? You know we all love the halftime show.
The one we always win.
What is there to talk about? Marching Maroon and White, what else can I say? The Hornets will be there, but it's all about the Marching Maroon and White.
Well, the halftime show is a show that all the fans come out to see. It's just about as exciting as the actual football game because it is a show.
Both teams prepare diligently for that. They're always excited. The fans are always excited to see them.
You could take part in all the festivities leading up to the game and never make the game and still have a great Magic City Classic extravaganza.
I discovered that the best party is in the tailgate.
Tailgating, I think that's the new activity that everybody's drawn to. This is a big year. This is poised to be one of the biggest years of the Magic City Classic.
The concept came from the idea of tailgating. and making it an experience as opposed to just having an event. And then we're always excited about game day. But what about the tailgaters? This is what this came out of. We're so excited. We have local talent that all of us know. And then we have national artists. This year we're bringing WHODINI. We got a special guest that's coming in addition to WHODINI.
As you can imagine, the rivalry runs deep. When you're talking about 73 years, that's a great rivalry.
I'm Bulldog 100%. Go Bulldogs.
I'm going to go out on a limb on this one, but I'm going to say Alabama A&M.
Alabama State University, of course. Go Hornets.
I have nieces and nephews that go to both colleges. So I'm gonna be pulling for both teams.
Alabama A&M, summarily, but we hope all of them win, but that won't happen.
I would not represent a school. My family will jump all over me.
Well, I'm gonna be rooting for Alabama A&M.
Folk always say, Scales, which side are you on? And you know what my favorite answer is? I'm an Alabama State and A&M fan.
I have family and friends from both Alabama A&M and Alabama State, so we'll be rooting for both teams.
Alabama State University, I'm definitely a proud Hornet.
There's no other school in the world, the most fantastic school in the world. That's Alabama A&M University.
We cannot put on an event of this magnitude without partnerships. Therefore, we want to thank Rev Birmingham, the Birmingham Park and Recreation Board, both alumni chapters, Alabama State Hornets, as well as Alabama A&M Bulldogs. In addition to that, all of our exhibitors, healthcare professionals, voter registration, all of you all have helped to make this such a magical experience. Again, we welcome you to our very own, presented by the Birmingham City Council members, the Magic City Classic Celebration Festival, Magic in the City.